Welcome to Proclaim, a presentation of the Catholic Diocese of Alexandria. Join us as we journey together through the Scriptures revealed to us by God.
Good morning and welcome to Proclaim. And so now that we've been introduced to the figure of John the Baptist, we're told something about him, again his attire, and something that again Matthew seems to be picking up what many feel is a comparison to the attire and the type of life led by the prophet Elijah. Because it was fairly common in the belief of that time that Elijah would return, since he left in such a mysterious way as the stories of his ministry come to an end in the Hebrew Scriptures, that he would return to announce the coming of the Messiah. And since, certainly from Matthew's perspective, John is the one announcing the beginning of Jesus' ministry and preparing for him, what better way than to take that figure of the return of Elijah and compare them in very subtle ways. It says, John wore clothing made of camel's hair, and he had a leather belt around his waist. Again, something very simple, something very untypical of what would have been what other people of that time wore. And so we find John not only in the wilderness, but dressing in a strange way. It said his food was locust and wild honey. And so again, what we find is John is a very interesting figure, a wilderness figure in almost every sense of the term, not just by location, but the many other subtleties. And there are certainly those who over the centuries have felt that perhaps John might have had some direct connection to a group that we know existed about that time.
This program was brought to you by Kramer Funeral Home.